Have you ever walked into your bathroom and been hit by a strong, unpleasant urine smell, even though the floor looks clean? And the toilet sparkles? If so, you're not alone. Many women over 60, like Margaret from Ohio, or Linda in California, have silently lived with that strange odor for years. Even after scrubbing thoroughly, using every kind of air spray, lighting candles, the bathroom still doesn't feel fresh. And here's the truth nobody tells you. The problem isn't that you're not clean enough. The real reason might be small mistakes you don't even realize you're making. In today's video, we'll walk you through 7 common habits that are making your bathroom smell like urine, even if you clean it regularly. If you care about living in a space that feels fresh, peaceful, and truly clean, go ahead and subscribe to Life in Words. Every week, we share simple but powerful tips designed especially for older adults. And before we begin, tell us, where are you watching from today? Drop your city or country in the comments. We read every single one, and your story matters to us. Mistake number 1. Ignoring the hidden areas around the toilet. Many people believe that cleaning the toilet bowl regularly is enough to keep the bathroom fresh. But if you've scrubbed your toilet with strong products and the smell still lingers, you might be missing the real source. The odor may not come from what you see. It comes from what you overlook. Helen, 72, who lives alone in Oregon, once considered replacing her entire toilet because she couldn't get rid of that sour smell. But what she found out surprised her. The odor wasn't coming from the bowl. It was hiding in the places she never thought to check. The base of the toilet, the corner behind the tank, the gaps between the wall and the floor. Tiny spaces where urine can splash unnoticed. And for older adults with limited mobility or vision, these areas are especially easy to miss. As urine dries, it leaves behind a thin, sticky film. You can't see it, but bacteria can, and they thrive in the warmth and moisture. That's where the strong ammonia smell begins. Here's what you can do. Use a flashlight to inspect around the toilet base and behind it. At least once a week, spray vinegar or disinfectant in those zones, and use a long-handled brush or microfiber cloth to scrub thoroughly. If you live with someone who sometimes misses the toilet, or if you're dealing with incontinence, consider placing washable pads or waterproof rugs in the high-risk areas. Most people don't realize the smell isn't coming from the toilet bowl. It's coming from the floor. So if you've been cleaning the toilet and still smelling something off, this may be the first place to check. Have you ever thought you were cleaning everything, but might have missed this part? If so, type 1 in the comments. You're not alone. Even one deep clean in the right spot can make a huge difference. Next, let's look at something right under your feet. That might be trapping odors more than you think. Mistake number 2. Using the wrong kind of bathroom rug. You walk into your bathroom. Everything looks clean, but after a few minutes, you notice that sour smell again. You check the toilet, the floor, the trash bin, but the real culprit might be lying quietly beneath your feet. Patricia, 68, said she tried every kind of air freshener, but couldn't understand why her bathroom still smelled bad, until one day her granddaughter did the laundry and washed the rug under the toilet. That's when everything changed. Bathroom rugs, especially thick, fluffy ones, can act like sponges for urine. Older adults with reduced bladder control or weaker aim may unknowingly cause splashes, and even a tiny bit of urine can seep into the rug's fibers and stay there. If the rug isn't washed regularly, the smell builds up, and no air freshener or candle can truly cover it. Many people use decorative mats that aren't machine washable, or worse, don't have waterproof backing. These rugs trap moisture and odor for weeks or even months. So what's the solution? Use rugs that are machine washable. Look for quick-drying microfiber or mats made specifically for people with incontinence. Some even have antimicrobial layers to block bacteria and odor. And be honest, if you've been using the same rug for 6 months and can't remember the last time you washed it, it might be time for a fresh start. Clean rugs, clean feet, cleaner air. How often do you wash your bathroom rug? Type weekly, monthly, or rarely in the comments. No judgment here, just support. These small changes can refresh more than just the air. They restore comfort and peace of mind. Coming up next, a mistake that might surprise you. The very tools you use to clean could be making your bathroom smell worse. Mistake number 3. Forgetting to clean your cleaning tools. Out of all the corners in your bathroom, the last thing most people expect to be the source of odor is the very item they use to clean. But the truth is, your toilet brush might be quietly causing the smell to come back. Susan, 73, from Nevada, is very particular about cleanliness. She scrubs her toilet every week with strong cleaners. But no matter what she did, the bathroom still smelled off. Then one day, her grandson curiously opened the toilet brush holder. What they discovered shocked them. Inside was a buildup of gunk, moisture, and smell. That was the hidden source. You see, after we clean the toilet, most of us put the brush right back in the holder, without rinsing or drying it properly. What happens next? It becomes a damp, dark space, filled with bacteria, leftover toilet water, and sometimes urine. And after just a few days, that innocent-looking brush turns into a little stink bomb, releasing odor every time you enter the room. It's not just the toilet brush. Mop heads, sponges, and cleaning rags can all trap smells if not cleaned and dried properly. Even if you scrub with the best products, your tools might be spreading odor instead of removing it. So what can you do? Rinse your toilet brush after every use. Use hot water and a bit of disinfectant. Let it dry fully in a well-ventilated spot, or in the sun if possible. If the holder has a lid, check for mold or moisture buildup inside. Replace brushes every few months if they look worn or continue to smell. The same goes for mop heads and rags. Wash them thoroughly and never store them while damp. When was the last time you cleaned your toilet brush? If it's been a while, type 3 in the comments. No one's judging. We all forget sometimes. The details matter. Even small things like a brush can change how your home feels. Next, we'll talk about a problem that hides in silence and causes more trouble than you'd expect. Leaks. Mistake number 4. Overlooking hidden leaks that spread odor. Sometimes the smell in your bathroom doesn't come from anything you can see. It comes from water quietly leaking behind the scenes. Gerald, 70, from Michigan, thought the lingering smell in his bathroom was from age or maybe even his pet. But when the floor near the toilet started to feel soft, he noticed a dark stain on the baseboard. That's when he realized a slow leak had been happening for months. Here's what many people don't know. A tiny leak under the toilet or behind the sink can mix with traces of urine or bacteria on the floor. That mix creates a musty ammonia-like smell that no cleaning product can remove. Worse, the leak might soak into floorboards, under tiles, or into the base of walls, creating the perfect space for bacteria to grow, undisturbed and hidden. And for older adults, this kind of hidden moisture isn't just unpleasant, it's dangerous. It can lead to mold, mildew, and slippery floors, which increases the risk of falls. So how can you tell if you have a leak? Start by checking around the base of your toilet. If the floor feels soft, discolored, or even slightly damp, the wax seal under the toilet may have failed. Also, look under the sink and along water pipes for any signs of rust or dampness. Here's a simple test. Place dry tissue or a paper towel around the area where you suspect a leak. Come back after an hour. If it's damp, you've found the culprit. Don't wait for it to get worse. Call a plumber or fix it yourself. If it's a small repair, have you ever discovered a slow leak in your bathroom? Type 4 in the comments. If this sounds familiar, you might be helping someone else catch theirs early too. Now that we've talked about leaks, let's look at another common mistake. It involves the cleaning products you're using and how they might actually be making the smell worse. Mistake number 5. Using the wrong cleaning products or using them the wrong way. You might scrub, mop, and spray all you want, but if your bathroom still smells unpleasant, the issue may not be how often you clean, but what you're cleaning with. Eleanor, 73, from Nevada, believed bleach was the strongest and best product for bathroom cleaning. She used it every week. Sometimes she sprayed it straight onto problem areas. But instead of smelling fresh, Her bathroom took on a strange, sour odor that just wouldn't go away. Here's the real reason. Bleach can kill bacteria, but it doesn't break down the crystals in urine that cause the sharp ammonia-like smell. In fact, using only bleach can lock in the odor, giving you a mix of sterile and sour. That's hard to explain. Others try air fresheners, candles, or charcoal bags, but covering the smell isn't the same as removing it. It's like spraying perfume on dirty socks. It works for an hour, then the smell returns, worse than before. Things get even worse when people mix cleaners without knowing how they interact. This can lead to strong chemical reactions that create fumes or leave sticky residue that traps odor over time. So what's the better approach? Use enzyme-based cleaners. These products break down urine compounds at the molecular level. They're the same kind used in hospitals and nursing homes. Spray generously on the affected area. Let it sit for at least 10 minutes. Then wipe clean. Don't forget hard-to-reach spots, grout lines, wall corners, and even under the toilet seat. These are often missed, but hold the most odor. Always follow the directions. Using too much cleaner, not rinsing properly, or combining products can actually make things worse. Have you ever used a product that made the smell stronger instead of better? Type 5 in the comments. If this has ever happened to you, we've all been there. Choosing the right cleaner and using it properly can transform your bathroom into a space that feels peaceful again. And up next, let's talk about a spot that's right in front of your eyes, but often forgotten. Mistake number 6, forgetting to clean the walls, doors, and vertical surfaces. When we think about cleaning the bathroom, we focus on the toilet bowl, the floor, and the sink. But here's something most people don't realize. Urine doesn't just go down. It can splash or mist upward and land on your walls, your cabinet doors, the side of the tub, or even the bathroom door. Frank, 76, from Minnesota, used to wonder why his bathroom still smelled bad after every cleaning. One day, while wiping the shower door, he noticed the cloth turned slightly yellow. That's when he realized the odor had been sticking to the walls all along. This is especially common in small bathrooms, where even small splashes can reach further than you expect. And when you add heat and steam from showers, those odors cling to painted surfaces and stay there. If your bathroom doesn't get much airflow, the smell builds up. Even if you clean the toilet, you might still notice a musty, sour scent. Here's how to fix it. Make vertical cleaning part of your routine. Use a soft cloth and a disinfectant or enzyme cleaner. Wipe the walls, cabinet doors, even towel hooks and light switches. Focus on a 3-foot radius around the toilet. If you have painted walls or wallpaper, test a small area first to make sure your cleaner is safe to use. But don't avoid cleaning them altogether. To check if this applies to you, take a damp cloth and run it along the wall near the toilet. If it picks up discoloration or smells musty, you've found a hidden source of odor. Have you ever cleaned your bathroom but forgot about the walls? Type 6 in the comments. If you think you might have missed this step before, you might be surprised at how much fresher your bathroom will feel just by including this one habit. And coming up, we'll explore the final and most ignored mistake: poor ventilation. Mistake number 7. Poor ventilation trapping odors instead of releasing them. You can scrub the toilet. You can wipe every surface. You can light candles and spray air fresheners. But if your bathroom doesn't breathe, the smell will never fully go away. Charles, 78, from Florida, said his bathroom always felt stuffy, no matter how much he cleaned. It wasn't until his grandson checked the exhaust fan that they realized it hadn't worked in almost 2 years. The truth is, without proper airflow, odor particles and moisture from urine, cleaning products, and body care items linger in the air. Then they settle on your walls, your rugs, and every corner of the room. Warm, damp air is the perfect environment for bacteria and mold to grow. That means the smell doesn't just stay. It actually gets worse over time. If your bathroom doesn't have a fan, or the one you have is dusty, broken, or never turned on, you're likely trapping odors that could have easily escaped. So what can you do? Use your exhaust fan every time you use the bathroom. not just when you shower. Clean the fan cover and blades every month. Dust buildup can make it useless. If there's no fan, open a window for at least 15 to 20 minutes a day. Let the fresh air in, or consider using a small dehumidifier to help reduce lingering moisture. If you notice the smell is strongest first thing in the morning, that's a sign your bathroom might need more ventilation. Does your bathroom have a working exhaust fan? Type yes or no in the comments and see how many others share your situation. Clean air is just as important as a clean toilet. And now that we've covered all 7 mistakes, let's take a moment to reflect and look forward. Conclusion: gently taking back the comfort of your space. Your home is your sanctuary, a place for rest, for healing, for peace. And your bathroom, even though it may be a small space, deserves to feel fresh, safe, and welcoming. The truth is, lingering odor doesn't mean you aren't trying. It doesn't mean your home isn't cared for. It simply means that a few tiny habits went unnoticed for a while. That's all. But now you know, and that changes everything. You don't have to do it all in one day. Just start with one thing. Clean behind the toilet. Wash the rug. Check the exhaust fan. Every small step brings big change. Because every act of care you give your home is also an act of care for yourself. You deserve a space that reflects your love and your effort. You deserve to breathe easy. If this video helped you, please share it with someone you care about. A friend, a sister, anyone who might be feeling frustrated by the same invisible struggles. And don't forget to subscribe to Life in Words. We share new tips every week to help make your daily life easier, healthier, and more comfortable. Thank you for spending your time with us today. Now go! Make your bathroom a space that feels like it truly belongs to you. Because it does, and you've earned that peace.